Hello, my name's Rosie Wellesley and I am an author and an illustrator for children, and I've written this book called The Itchysaurus, which is a book about a dinosaur with eczema. And I wrote it because my own son had eczema and we used to make up little jokes when I was putting on his cream, and perhaps you can spot them when I'm going to read you the book. The Itchysaurus. The dinosaur jungle was packed with many creatures, but the biggest of them all was the Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex liked to roar and stomp and tear about the place. He snacked on squishy jungle beasts and he was always hungry. But he tried hard to be kind and calm, and when the day was done, he would doze beneath the puzzle tree and watch dragonflies fly by. Until one day his skin began to change. Where he had once been nice and green, his scales turned red and hot. Where he had once been smooth and sleek, he became all dry and crackly. His arms began to itch. His legs began to itch. He scratched and scratched, but his little arms just couldn't scratch all over. T-Rex now was angry. Where he could scratch, the rash got worse, and where he couldn't, it drove him wild. He chased, he bit, he forgot ever to be kind. He became the biggest, crossest, most dangerous dinosaur in the jungle. Roar! One day, Doc Bill, the platypus, he heard T-Rex's fury. Bill was small and squishy, but Bill was also brave. He liked making healing potions and he knew what he must do. He must go and find this angry dinosaur. As Bill searched to give him strength, he sang his magic potion song. Hubble bubble, hubble bubble, magic potion, stir, stir, stir. Finally, Bill found T-Rex beneath the puzzle tree. He looked most miserable. Bill coughed politely. Excuse me, he began, but very quickly stopped when instead of the expected snap, T-Rex began to sob. What has happened to me? Wailed T-Rex. I cannot sleep, I cannot eat, I cannot roar and stomp about, all because of this red itchy rash. All I can do is to scratch, scratch, scratch. I'm no Tyrannosaurus. I am an Itchysaurus. Oh! Don't worry, said Doc Bill. It's just T-Rexema. I can help, but there'll be rules. Number 1, no biting. Number 2, no stomping. Number 3, no scratching. And please be patient. T-Rex nodded quietly. So Bill set up a cooling bath and made his cream-making machine. He taught Itchy how to weigh and stir and crush and pour, and they sang the magic potion song until the lotion was all done. This is very nice cream, said Bill. Very ice cream? Asked Itchy, hopefully. Bill spread the cream all over Itchy and tucked him up in bed. For the first time in ages, the dinosaur slept. The next day, after more cream, Itchy waited to feel better. I still want to scratch, he muttered grumpily. You need distracting, said Doc Bill. So Itchy was taught to collect wood, find ingredients and help tend to poorly jungle creatures. At bedtime, after cream again, Doc Bill read him stories about a nice dinosaur who roared and stomped but was a vegetarian. Itchy started to have fun. Itchy forgot to scratch. After bath and nice cream time, Itchy showed Bill how to roar and stomp. No biting, reminded Bill. Just pretending, muttered Itchy. Then, finally, one morning, T-Rex looked down upon his skin. It wasn't red. It wasn't itchy. He didn't want to scratch. He felt his roar and his stomp return. He looked at Doc and he felt hungry. He came in close. He bared his teeth and... "Thank you," he said. So, that's the story of the Itchysaurus. As you can see at the back, in the end they made their very own pot of cream together, Doc, Bill and Itchy. Now I hope you've enjoyed that story. In a minute, if you like, then I will show you how I drew the dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus, for the book. And perhaps you can draw along with me.